Let me fucking see here. Nah, that seems pretty fast. Alright, what up, guys? Alright, let's see. Who do we got? What is up, Mr. Ninja? What's up, Mr. Jace? I'm sorry for the late night, guys. When we have enough people in here, I will tell you guys why I'm late tonight. I'm going to hold off, though, until we have, like, the majority of people in here, because I am not telling this story more than once of what the dealio is tonight. But how are you guys? How was everyone's days? Um,
No, dude, that's fucking badass. I really, really like it. I do. Like, I like that. So, totally. So, like, if I get a rose gold one, I can put the rose gold barrel on the black face. Yeah, that'll work. But the stainless on the rose gold, not so much. But either way, it looks dope.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The black with gold is insane, dude. Like either way, like if you go that direction, yes, the black top and bottom with the gold barrel is awesome. It's so sick. Either way, it's sick though. Gold and black, no matter which way you do, it looks so good. So we basically both of us just have to get a gold one, no matter what. All right, guys, we're here. Okay, Mr. Vapes is here, so I'm gonna keep doing that. All right, so what's up, guys? How is everybody tonight? All right. So yeah, man. So we're all set here. So, oh no, wait, no. So I don't even have to swap screws or nothing. Sweet, I can just give that shit to you. Awesome. Okay. Dope. Dopeness. That's the dankness right there. All right, let's do a little town. Let's just start off with a little bit of town. Was it a guy named Motor 2K Ninja? Because that dude donates an overly ridiculous amount of money to streamers, and he's been doing it for years. He's some like multi-million-dollar oil tycoon, and he donates like 5, 10, $15,000 to streamers, like in one stream. Oh, it was Polar? Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of those guys. Wow, why is my sensitivity like skyrocketed? Oh, for multiplayer. It's still like, is my mouse Excel on or something? I feel like it is. Okay, mouse Excel is definitely on. I gotta leave this game. Why is mouse Excel on? That's so bizarre. Alright. Yeah, no, people. There's a couple guys that do that, man. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, dudes. There's a handful of guys that donate. There's the one that I really know is Motor 2K from the CS community. That dude has donated probably like he probably donates like $400,000 a year to streamers. Like he's crazy. Like that dude is absolutely crazy. How do you turn off mouse Excel? Can you not? What? Can you not turn off acceleration on this game? That can't be right. Yeah, my acceleration is set to 0. So what in the balls is going on here? I'm mega confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, so okay, so if we end up getting a couple more of the regulars in here, I'll tell you guys what happened. There was a bit of an incident on my way home from work today. Um, yeah, dude, Mouse Excel is on, and I don't know why. And it never is either. So I'm like really confused as to why. Um, why is Mouse Excel on? And you can't turn it off. There's literally no way to turn it off. Like if I jump my mouse, like it shouldn't do what it's doing. It does it sometime. Yo, something is wrong with this game. Like there's something seriously wrong with this game. Hang on, let me restart the game because this something's wrong here. I can't play like this. Yeah, just be like me and just treat him like shit. Screw him, dude. No, dude, if somebody is sitting there treating you like crap for no reason, dude, just yell at them. Treat them like an equal piece of crap. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, there's like literally there's no. Let me see if it's a multiplayer option. Let's see. But okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what went down and why. Well, I still don't know why. Let's see. I got a feeling there's no mouse Excel period. I'm gonna have to Google it and see, cause that I don't understand that. Um, let's see. There's got to be a fix, dude. 'Cause I can't play like this. This game has never done this either. Okay, so I wonder if, cause my shit did just update today. I wonder if like it turned Mouse Excel on for some reason. I would hope not, cause that seems mega whack. But I guess I could have. So let's take a gander. No, it's not turned on, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm very, very confused. Yeah, I've streamed a little bit of multiplayer.
Hey guys, Pat 66.
Um, Alright, so I gotta turn my polling rate down. Alright, let's give you guys back your video. Bam, okay. So it says to turn down your polling rate and then to set two options. So let me try my polling rate. Let me turn that down to like 500. And then now we'll try it again. Let's do that. And then let's go here. That's all off. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Alright, let's try it again. That might help. I've never had this issue before though, so I'm really confused. Oof. Alright, let's try this again. If it's still screwed up, I gotta put these two options for my launch options. Okay, that feels better. Okay, cool. What? My polling rate has never messed with this game before, so what the F? Much gooder. Okay, so let me tell you guys what the dealio was with today. So here is why the stream was so late. So I'm driving home from work, and oh no, it reset all my controls. What the F, game? Okay. What the F? Okay, um, so, so what happened was, so I'm on my, yeah, I said much gooder. What of it? So I'm on my way home, and I'm literally, dude, I'm like 3 minutes from work. Okay, like I just left work. I'm not even a quarter of the way to my trip, and there's these two cars in front of me. Okay, and one of the cars is brake checking the other one. So for those of you guys that don't know what brake checking is, it's basically if somebody's riding your ass on the street and you tap your brakes, you know, it kind of jumps them, kind of scares them. And I basically the end goal is to hope that they smash into you, and then you can file an insurance claim. Because if you smash into somebody, it's 99% of the time they say it's your fault. So this car is brake checking this other car, okay, nonstop, and I see it happening. So I'm like, all right, these are either like two friends like messing with each other, or it's two dudes that are like in a fit of road rage. So I give myself like 10 car lengths, and I go like way the hell back, because if it's two dudes that are, in a bit of a tussle, I do not want to be smashing into this other dude as he smashes into this other dude. So I'm just kind of like chilling back, and I don't even know, we didn't even get that far up the road. We get to like the next light, and right as we get to the light, the dude gets brake checked again, except this time the dude in the back smashes into the car. No, but I will have Chronicles for tomorrow, my friend. And so I should realistically, how can I download it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm just gonna download. Oh, you know what I could do? No, yeah, I'll download it after work tomorrow. It won't take long. We'll be streaming it tomorrow night. But so I ended up, and so this dude smashed into this other guy, and I'm like, oh my god. And it was like in the blink of an eye, dude. In like the blink of an eye, the dude that was in the car in the back, so the car that smashed into the other one, the guy gets out of the car, runs up to the front, the car up in front, and just rips the door open and starts pounding on this guy, okay? Like, no words, no screaming. The dude just gets out, rips the door open, and starts swinging. And I see this happen. I'm still, like, a little bit of a distance behind. And I'm like, holy shit. So I kind of come to a stop. As I'm coming to a stop, I call 911. I'm like, all right, dude, there's two dudes fighting on Route 10 right in front of McDonald's. I'm like, get somebody out here. And so I park the car, and I'm like kind of hoping that the dude's just going to stop after like a few seconds. But he doesn't. He keeps wailing on this dude. So in my car, I've got a 1/2-inch breaker bar that the socket plug came off of. So I've got like this gnarly like 8-inch bolt stuck through it with a bunch of these big crazy ass washers and nuts hanging off of it. The thing is basically like a mini sledgehammer that will split somebody's skull open instantly. So I grab it out of the back, and I'm kind of like waving it in the air. Not like I'm not going to hit the guy, but I'm just like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And the dude, and I told the dude, I'm like, yo, cut the shit. I'm like, I called the cops. I'm like, they're on the way. So he gave me some like fuck you thing or stay out of it or whatever kind of shit. And I started walking up, away from my car. And the dude fucking, walks away, gets back in his car, peels out, and leaves. Okay, so he dips out. And I go up to the other car. The dude that's in the seat of the other car, the dude that got his ass kicked, is like this 90-year-old guy. And I felt horrible. I love old people, okay? Like, I'm not like one of those like, younger dudes that thinks that, like, old people are useless. I fucking love old people. I think they are the coolest people in the world. And this poor old guy is like in the driver's seat fucking bleeding. He's like crying. He's clearly confused because was not expecting the guy to do that. So I'm like, dude, oh my god. I'm like, come on now. So I run over to the car. I have a Star Wars t-shirt that I have in the back seat all the time. And I grab it and I give it to the guy, and I'm like, dude, Mike, just hold it on your face. And this poor guy is fucking crying, dude. And I'm like, I'm about to cry. Like, I'm literally, like, I don't cry. Like, it takes a lot for me to cry. And I'm, like, borderline crying for this guy. Like, I felt so horrible. And he's, like, and he's such a nice guy. Like, he's not a dick. He's not like, fuck that guy. He's blah, blah, blah. He's just like, he's like, I would. And I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm like, what happened? I'm like, what was that all about? And he's like trying to explain it to me, but he's like still bawling his eyes out. And so like an ambulance shows up like a minute later. Like, I swear to God, like right after I called him, there had to have been an ambulance like right across the street because they were there like instantly. So they show up. And I tell him, like, yo, I'm like, this dude is, like, muffed up. And so they run over to him and they have me like stand towards the back of the car. So I'm standing at the back of the car and the cops show up. Now, I guess they didn't know that I wasn't the guy that did it, because they get out of the car with like hands on guns, like yelling at me to like get away from the dude's car and all this shit. And I'm like, yo, like, yo. But like, guns weren't out. Okay, so let me make that clear. Their guns were not drawn, but they were like hands on hips, ready to go. And I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, sweet. I'm like, listen, guys. I'm like, that's not. I'm like, chill. I'm like, that's not me. And the EMT is like, yo, relax. I'm like, he's just here. And so, they chill out. And so they're taking my statement while they're taking this old guy's statement. And this old guy explained it that I guess something happened where he like I think it was something like he cut the guy off or something, or he pulled out of a parking lot or something, and the guy was like riding his ass for like a mile and was like on his ass, and so he kind of like started brake checking the guy, and then I guess at some point down the road the dude like got next to his car and yelled at him or gave him the finger or something happened where they had like a verbal thing, and then the dude ended up behind him again, and so he kept brake checking him. Like, he was doing it a lot. So I understand why the other guy was pissed. Like, I get that. But like, you don't just get out and start beating on some old guy. And so, this dude's explaining it. They're like gauzing up his face and shit, and they're like bringing him to the hospital. And so I give him my statement, and I tell him like exactly what I saw. I told him exactly what kind of car the guy had. I was like, I didn't get a plate. I was like, it was a little too fast for that, but I'm like, listen, dude. I'm like, that's like all I can give you is a make and model, dude. Like, that's all I got for you. And they're like, all right, well, thanks, man. And I thought that was it, but they wanted me to go down to the police station, and I had to file like an official report, which took like an hour and a half. And then there was like another half an hour of just nonsense, just sheer and utter nonsense. So it was just nuts. It was just absolutely nuts. But anyway, it's all. Wait a minute. Is this seriously doing it again? It's doing it again. Wow. I really didn't. If I did something good, I would have cracked that dude's head open with my breaker bar. Well, like I said, man, I like old people, dude. I mean, I didn't know the dude was old. Like, I didn't know until the other guy had left, It just made it that much worse that the guy was old. But that definitely, I was like emotionally torn that whole time. I felt so fucking bad. And I told the cops, I was like, listen, what would have happened if I smashed that guy's brains in with a breaker bar? I was like, listen, oh, and they took it, by the way. They took my breaker bar. I was like, listen, if I knew that this guy that was getting his ass kicked was older, I was like, I would have chased that dude down and I would have caved his skull in. I was like, what would have happened? And they're like, well, you would have gone to prison. And I was like, why? I was defending him. And they're like, it doesn't matter. They're like, you can't just, like, smash people's skulls in. And I was like, okay. And they were like, what were you going to use to smash his skull in? And I was like, fuck. I was like, my fists? And they're like, no. They're like, what were you going to use? And I was like, nothing. And then one of the EMTs was like, oh, he had like a tool or something in his hand when we got here. I was like, are you fucking, like, I was like, screw you, dude. I was like, you're an asshole. And then they're like, what did you have? And I gave it to him, and they're like, dude, Jesus Christ. They're like, don't drive around with stuff like this. I was like, well, it's just in case something like this happens. And like, you can't. They're like, no. They're like, we're taking this. You can't be driving around with this. I was like, come on. They're like, no. They're like, this is clearly a weapon. I was like, no, it's a tool. It's a tool for work. Like, no, it's not. They're like, this is a weapon. They're like, you have bolts welded onto nuts. Hey, is the stream lagging out for you guys, or is it just me? Like, is the stream cool, or is it just me? There's no lag? What the fuck? Okay, let me do something here, guys. Let me reset my internet on my end. It's gonna take literally 5 seconds. I don't even think the stream is gonna go down. Cause something my computer feels really off right now. Something does not feel right. It's not running right. My internet is like being choppy. Like my upload speed is fine, but like my download speed is being weird. Something is running or something's happening that shouldn't be. So let me get this figured out because I can't play like this. But yeah, yo, so J-Rock, you are officially the owner of a Goon 1.5, homie. Let me see here. What do I have on that would be causing this? Nothing. Okay, so let me do this. Let me set my launch options, and then I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna reset my shit. Okay, hang on. Alright, bam. Okay, so we should be good. Alright. So it went down for a second, but we should be back up. Hopefully we're better. It's definitely not my mouse. Like, my mouse is definitely fine. It's definitely that game. So if the game is still doing it, we're going to have to do something else. And vapes, I love that idea. You're saying the first video for the Zombies channel? Because I think that's genius. And we can do it while I'm there, too. So that's awesome. Like, we could do that, like, while I'm there. And that would actually be a pretty good video to do, too. Because they're still pretty new, so people are still looking up reviews. That's a really good idea. Hey, what's up, Nev? That's a really, really good idea. Like, that's a dope idea, if you ask me. Alright, let me see. Let me make sure that my G-Sync, my V-Sync is off. That's off. Okay, yeah, so we should be good. Yeah, that's a genius idea, dude. Like, that is 100% genius idea. I love it. Dude, yes, we could totally do that. What we gotta do though, yo, is we gotta make a build. Like, we gotta make a semi-cool build to put in there. So maybe we can wrap like some like 5 or 6 core Claptons and put those in there. Or like some 5 or 6 core staggered fused Claptons. I'll show you how to do those. It'll take like a full day though, unless you're like totally cool with that. I can't tell anymore. I can't tell. Well, 2 is a little higher than normal. I know that. Yeah, it's still doing it. That's really annoying. Like that's really far. That's bothering me. Like, to my core. I mean, if you're down, dude, if we can put aside like a half a day. If we can literally put aside like a full like 6 or 7 hours, I can show you how to do a staggered fused Clapton. And we could start off easy, dude. We could just do a 2 core if you want. That'd probably not be a bad idea to jump you into. But like we could totally do a 2 core in like a couple hours. Easily. Like, really easily we could do it. You wanna do that? Yo, let's do that. Let's just do a regular staggered fuse Clapton for your first build in the Goon 1.5, and then that's what we'll use as our review. What do you think? How do you feel about that, dog? Alright, let's pop this open. Do 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 do. It's going to be Zombie Vapes, I believe. I believe it's just going to be the same name as our little entrepreneurial business. Oh, dude. You need to drop a build in it Sunday. Well, why don't you wait? Why don't you wait until Monday? Why don't we? Are you working Monday? You're not, right? Why don't we do the build on Monday morning? Like, we'll wake up early Monday morning and we'll do the build, and then it'll be fresh for like all day Monday and Tuesday. And then we can like shoot the video like Wednesday or Thursday or something. Cause like you gotta do a staggered fuse Clapton, bro. You have to do it. Like, they're so good. And we'll just do a 2-core, so it won't take all day. It'll literally take us like maybe 2 hours. Maybe. Like, at most it'll take 2 hours. Okay, sweet, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking A right, dude. And then, yo, you know what else I was just thinking about? We can also, you can also review the build table as well. Well, not like review it, but you could do like a hands-on with it and kind of like see how you like building on it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You sure did, CMC. You definitely sparked this whole you are the spark plug in the engine that is Zombie Vapes. 100%. Yeah, we'll have to do one to the table and be like, oh, I just got my hands on this thing. Or maybe you should just put that in your channel. Or we could do, no, we can do like an overview of what it is on the Zombie channel, and then you can actually like review it and use it like on your channel. So that way it's not like we're advertising our own thing. Just be like, you know, hey, yo, this is like, you know, this dude built it and I'm going to use it for the first time. And then, you know, and if you hate it, tell me you hate it. And then I'll be like, no, I'm being serious, CMC. You are the spark plug in the motor that is Zombie Vapes. I am being wholehearted and sincere. Swear to God. Swear on my left nut, dude. So I really don't like this flavor at all. You're good, Parker. I was late tonight, man. I literally just got on. Like, not even half an hour ago, I don't think. Oh my god, dude. All my controls are screwed up. God damn. Where's the switch weapon? Is there not? That's weird. Oh, thank you. No, you know, yo, we're doing NUKETOWN, guys. We're doing NUKETOWN. I'm sorry. That's what we're doing, yo. We are doing NUKETOWN. That makes more sense. Yeah, I'll be getting off like right before midnight. We'll play Chronicles tomorrow night though. We'll be playing Chronicles Ascension tomorrow night, 100%. Okay, let me just change the stream title. But yeah, yo, tomorrow night we will do we'll be doing Ascension, dude, 100%. Let's see. Do I have a Nuketown? I do. Bam. Okay, sweet. I do not have Xbox. I have no consoles. All I've got is my little PC here. I just got my little computer. That's what I got, dog. Alright, let's do this. Thanks for not clickbaiting. I will tomorrow, dude. I'm gonna do like a super mega clickbait tomorrow night. Tomorrow's title is gonna be like Fabio lookalike plays zombies. See, and then now dude, this mouse Excel issue is bugging me out. Like, it just started, and it's funny that it starts doing this the day that I updated Windows. But my Windows mouse Excel is turned off, so I don't know. I thought it was the polling rate thing, but it's not. Unless I want to turn my polling rate down to 125, which that's just unacceptable, honestly. Here, let me try, though. Let me try turning off my polling rate. Or try turning it, like, way down. Yeah, 125 is my next option. Which is just stupid. Seems better. Jeepers. Definitely feels better. So, I don't know. I can feel it, though. Like, I can feel my polling rate being dropped. Like, it's really bad. Like, you can see the crosshair skip across the screen. Like, 125 is stupid. Like, 125 is stupid low. Like, I don't even think you can, like, 180 on this polling rate. Yeah, you can. It's just sketchy. Yeah, that, like, cleaned up the issue, though. That's so weird. I might have to, like, reinstall the game, dude. Why this issue just showed up now, though, after how many months we've been back on Black Ops 2, I don't know. I'm so confused. I mean, if I was playing CSGO or something, then I'd be like, yo, I'll figure something else out. But since it's zombies, polling rate doesn't really matter. But that's so weird. That's like so super weird that it's just suddenly glitching out. So I never got my quick revive, did I? Oh, there it did. Yeah, I did. I lied. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. And I lied. And I'm sorry. Ugh. But yeah, man, dude, I can't believe that, Vapes. Like, I'm gonna be out there in a couple days, dude. Like, you know that, right? Like, you and your wife know that I'm gonna be there, like, in literally a couple days. Like, tomorrow's Thursday. Right? And then it's Friday. And then Saturday night, I'll be signing off and saying, peace out, guys. And then I'll be on the road the following morning. Like, I'm going to be out there in literally a couple days. Saturday is going to be busy, though, guys. Saturday is going to be a seriously busy day. And I picked up, like, I didn't, like, pick it up yet, but I'm going to have a second job here pretty soon. So you guys are going to have to start getting used to these kind of later streams. I'm super excited for Michigan. I'm, like, beyond excited, man, for multiple reasons. You know, J-Rock has become a pretty damn good friend over the last however long. So it's going to be dope to hang out with him and his wife, Rhonda. I haven't had a vacation in, I don't even know how many years. It's been like 3 years since I've had a vacation. So I'm super excited for a vacation. And we're basically just going to be like gaming and vaping and being fat. So that's awesome. So yeah, I'm mega excited for Michigan on multiple levels. There's multiple tiers of excitement. And I'm also really excited because when I get back to Connecticut, I'm going to have a second job. And it's going to be a dope job. So, well, hopefully I will. I still, like, really got to, like, see what the guy's trying to do. But I'm pretty sure that I do. And it's not like I'm gonna walk in there and be like, look, dude, just like pay me like a bunch. Like, I really don't care. Like, it's just a couple extra dollars in my pocket, so like minimum is like a-okay. And it's like a dream job too. So like just to be there and get paid to be there is fucking is awesome. Alright, what do I need? Oh, I can afford it now. Sweet. And then we gotta save up for some Nux. Yeah, I'll do some vlogs. I'm gonna be vlogging while I'm on the road. For sure. I'm gonna be doing a couple vlogs, like once every couple hours. I'll post up like a quick like 5 or 10 minute video, just kind of updating you guys on where I'm at, what state I'm in. If I break down or not, which I'm fucking crossing my fingers I don't. I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple update vlogs while I'm on the road. I'll do 1 or 2 vlogs with Mr. J-Rock while I'm out there. Stuff like that. And then myself and him, we're going to be doing, we've got like 1 or 2 live streams planned, but I really don't know how much streaming we're going to be doing because we're just kind of trying to chill. But, you know, we both understand that you guys also do want to see us, like, play together and stream and shit, so we will stream, but it's not going to be, I don't think, like, a daily thing. Like, we might just do, like, 1 or 2. We each have a stream plan for each of our channels, for sure, but besides for that, I don't know how much streaming we'll be doing. Like, we're definitely going to be doing one of J-Rock playing zombies on PC. We're definitely going to be doing just like a random vape discussion on his channel. And then other than that, I'm not too sure how much we're going to be doing. No, I do not, Parker. Nope, I'm totally waiting to get my hands on it before I see it. I made it this long without seeing any videos, so I'm totally just going to wait. Totally just going to wait out. It's a job at a vape shop. Obviously. And I'm basically just going to get to like hang out. So basically what I do now is I go down to the shop and I chill and I talk to these guys. We vape and we bullshit for hours on end. Except now I'll be getting paid to do it. And since everyone keeps asking me to build coils for them, I'll be building coils for them and for zombies. So it's going to be our coils using their wire. So if I'm correct, in my downtime while I'm there, I can just build coils. So I'll be getting paid to like build these baller coils, which is awesome. Like, that's like something I would love to do. Like, if I can get good enough at coils that I can just sit there and build them all day and make money off of it, that's awesome. So that's kind of how I'm hoping it works out. I mean, the dude that runs the place is like, yo, those staggards were amazing. Those things were the perfect vape, and I was like, dude, that's what I'm saying. And people there were like, yo, how much you charging for a set? I was like, I don't know, 15 bucks. And they were like, yo, you need to make me a set. They were like, next time you do those, make me a set. I got you. I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. So it looks like people already definitely want them, which is awesome. I saw that. I saw that Arcader. It does look dope. That game looks really dope. Don't worry about it, Parker. I've got this map on lockdown, bro. I cannot get Jug until around 40, and we're still good. I don't need no stinking Jug. Oh, and look at that. Dude, there's like something seriously wrong with this game, dude. Whew. Oh. What a loser. Oh, what an absolute loser. Oh my god, I made it out of that with a sick clutch, and then I go down just to some random... here's the problem, guys. My mouse is not working on this game tonight. Like, I don't know what happened, but my Windows updated, and now I've got, like, this weird... I'm gonna have to test it out in other games tomorrow. But I'm getting, like, this really weird, like, mouse lag, and then I get mouse acceleration, and, there's nothing I can do about it. I'd rather just play with the acceleration than the lag, because that's pretty much why I just died. I honestly, dude, no joke, if I had Advanced Warfare, I would play Advanced Warfare. I would legit play Outbreak right now. Swear to God. Or what was that? Whatever the first map is. I'm pretty sure it's what is it? Outbreak or Infection or something. I would play that map right now if I had it. Like, that's the only map on that game, and I really enjoyed Outbreak, honestly. I thought the Easter egg was dumb as hell, but I really enjoyed Outbreak as a map. I thought it was pretty cool. Again, the Easter egg was stupid. Like, the whole process of upgrading, or again, the weapon upgrade machine was dumb. But the actual map itself was actually kind of cool. I love training out by the bus. That was so much fun. The only thing about Advanced Warfare Zombies that pisses me off is the EMP zombies, the EMZs. I hate those. Those things are the worst. Like, they are actually the worst. But other than that, dude, I honestly, I really didn't mind that first map. I actually thought it was pretty good. Alright, well, let's go open up some of this map. From what I've seen, Days Gone actually looks really awesome. It almost looks like a different version of The Last of Us, which I remember when they first put out screenshots of Days Gone, like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. Everybody thought it was The Last of Us Part 2, but they were giving us different characters. Like, I remember so many people were talking about it on Reddit. It was crazy. It was like the big thing. Everyone was like, oh my god, The Last of Us 2 screenshots, oh my god. And then a lot of people were like, yo, it's definitely not. It wasn't even that, Parker. It was like, what pissed me off is how big of a gap there was between the strength of weapons that you got out of the supply drops. Like, you could get them like random roll at the end of each match, but the odds of it were so slim. Like, there was guns in the boxes that were like literally 3 times more powerful than their base version. Oh, which is just crazy. Like, that is so unnecessary. Like, what was that gun? The speakeasy? The like its base version, let's say it did like 60 points of damage. Like the speakeasy version did like 180 or something crazy. The fire rate was ridiculous. Like, it was just stuff like that. I know those stats aren't like what it is. I'm pretty sure the speakeasy just had a really small damage boost. But what was it? But it had like insane accuracy and fire rate or something like that. Like, there was no recoil. But you get the point of what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's the same thing as Infinite Warfare, where some of the variants are just nuts. Like, some of the variants are just completely bonkers. Pretty sure I just like roasted my cotton, but that's okay. Where is that? There it is, Mountain Man, right there. Like Advanced Warfare. I honestly, dude, I didn't hate it. Multiplayer, I kind of dug. Some of the maps are actually pretty dope. Um, and it really wasn't bad. And then DLC 1 came out with zombies. And I wasn't paying attention at all to Advanced Warfare Zombies. I didn't even know there was going to be zombies. I literally would I bought it, I played through the campaign. I knew there was going to be zombies through the campaign because they pretty much tell you that there's going to be zombies. You know what I mean? Like, they just tell you you're going to play against zombies at the end there with the storyline. But I didn't. That's what I do all the time, Parker. Like, one hit and I hotbox my room. But I didn't know that they were going to do like actual zombie maps because I had assumed that you were going to be getting zombies with the game. So I was like, that's really weird. And I was like, so I wonder if they're just like kind of teasing zombies. And like, I never heard any word about it. Like, nobody even talked about it on multiplayer. And then I remember that first DLC came out and bam, you had zombies mode. And I think was it in the main menu, but it was like blacked out or something. Like, I remember being there and I was like, yeah, well, that's what it was, Ethan. I remember, like, you had this story. The campaign at the end basically was like, you're gonna play against zombies. Yeah, then I remember Riot. You got to like whatever round it was, and you had a zombie round. And I was like, oh, this is so weird. And I thought that's how it was gonna be. And I thought that once you beat that on Riot, like, I thought once you beat it, I thought I was gonna unlock it. It never did. So I was like, oh, this is so weird. And then by the time I'd beaten it on Riot and everything, I remember DLC 1 came out and then Zombies was unlocked, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's cool. And then I played that first map, and I was like, wow, this really... And I remember people on Reddit were like, yo, Zombies sucks. Like, I'm at work. I couldn't play the map yet. People are like, yo, this map is horrible. Some people are like, yo, this map is actually really, really good. And then I got home and I tried it, and I was like, this is actually a cool map. I was like, this is pretty sweet. And then I did everything you could do solo. I did the Easter egg and everything, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I really started playing it and had all the EMZs and everything, and I was like, oh, this game is dumb. Then the second map came out, and I was over it. I was done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That second map, like, did it for me. Like, I was good after that. I was like, yeah, dude, no thanks. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and hard pass. Ugh. Oh, whoops. Somebody didn't buy ammo. But the one mode that I'm gonna buy again, probably after vacation, is I am going to buy Ghosts so we can play a little bit of Extinction on here. I miss Extinction so much. I don't think I'll be able to solo the first map for a while. I used to be able to. I used to be able to solo that first map. But I don't think I can do it anymore. But I love Extinction. I don't even need the season pass. Like, all I want is the first map. I just want the base game. I can't even tell you. I probably had as much time in Extinction. No, I can't say that. But I had a boatload of time in Extinction. Like, I had an insane amount of time in Extinction. Oh, I wanted to see if that other perk dropped. I don't think it did, though. Oh, I still got 3 left? Wait, what? Where does it go? But no, I don't think this perk dropped anyway. Yeah, no, it definitely didn't. Okay, so let's go hit up the box and let's try to get rid of this M14. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. That's not really doing it. There we go. That's a little better. I'm actually a big fan of the Chicom, even though, or the Chicom, the Kaikon, whatever, I don't know. People call it all sorts of stuff, but even being burst fire, this gun is awesome when you pack it. Like, it's super, super rad when you pack this thing. Alright, sweet. So yeah, man, so things are looking up. I'm really excited about this job. You know, it's only gonna put like an extra like 150 bucks, probably 200 bucks in my pocket a week, but that's gonna pay for all my vape gear, which is dope. Like, that's fantastic. That I'm gonna be working in a vape shop, or hopefully I'll be working in a vape shop, so I can special order anything that I want. I can get my hands on basically anything that I want, and I can just pay for it right there. Like, that'll mean that I can buy all sorts of stuff now. So I'm like mega excited about that. I mean, I've talked to J-Rock about it, and the dream is to own like an actually like a really good brick and mortar shop. Like, that's the dream, is to just own your own shop. Like, I would love to run a shop where there could just be like somebody like dealing with customers all the time, like, you know, pushing sales, and I could just like have a build bench and just stand there and build coils all day long for people. Like, that would be amazing. And just carry nothing but like really good stuff and have like no bullshit, no frills, like nothing. Carry like actually good batteries, carry like really good stuff. Like, that would be amazing. Like, that would absolutely be dope. Not be like all these other shops and carry just like all the really popular cheap stuff, but like carry like everything. All the like popular stuff to like the popular expensive stuff. Like, there's so much stuff out there that local shops will not carry just because they're expensive. But like, it would be dope as hell to see shops carrying some of that kind of stuff.
Max ammo.
But I'm gonna talk. I do, you know, mainly what my thing is if I end up working there, I really just want to learn about what it takes to like run one of those shops and like learn like how it is to like buy stuff in wholesale and like, you know that you're getting what you're paying for and you're not getting clones. And I just kind of want to know how like what it's like to run one of those shops. You know, because that would be awesome. You know, because unfortunately it's one of those types of shops where like they carry good stuff. The guys are super knowledgeable, but they also got to make money. So unfortunately, their selection is not awesome. It's definitely the best around. Their selection is definitely awesome compared to every other store. But at the same time, it's like they carry the really popular stuff, but like it's like that's the only reason they carry it is because it's popular. Like if they have something that stops being popular tomorrow, like they're just gonna stop carrying it. Even though there might be some people out there that really want one, they're just never gonna order them again, and that kind of sucks. So it would be really cool to like see what it's like to own one, see what it really takes to like keep the doors open. Like the new thing with all the local shops around here is every single one of them is bringing in fidget spinners. And the reason I don't like this shop is because they're like, yo, fuck that. They're like, that's horrible. And I was like, yeah, I agree. And the guy's like, you know, he's like, honestly, dude, he was like, I've been thinking about bringing him in. He's like, no joke, I've been thinking about bringing him in because there's so much money to be made. He's like, but I can't. He's like, I just can't do it. He's like, I can't bring myself to ordering them. I was like, good. I was like, good. Yeah, no, we got a ton. Like, there's a boatload of vape shops around here, but there's very few that are good. There we go. This will probably be Pack-a-Punch. Like there's very few shops around here that are actually like worth going into, if we're being honest. Like there's really not many actually good ones. Like most of them just straight up suck. Like probably like 95% of the shops in our area absolutely suck. Like the people don't know anything. They don't want to help you. They just want to sell you stuff. Like they don't care what you buy, why you're buying it, if you are even experienced enough to buy it. They just want to sell you stuff. Like they just want to make money. And I understand, dude. It's a business. You know, no, I wouldn't be in jail. Well, I would be if I smashed his head in, but you know, I can appreciate making a buck. Like I can appreciate having to have, you know, to make your sales. I get that, dude. I understand that. But you also have to have a conscience and you have to be safety forward. Like you can't just go selling something to somebody that could potentially injure them or kill them just to make a dollar. Like some of this stuff I've seen happen, it makes me sick. Like it makes me absolutely sick. And it's all because these people want to make a buck. And, you know, like I said, I can appreciate that, having to keep the doors open, keep the lights on. I get that. But you need to be able to come home at night and not wonder if that kid's going to blow his teeth out of the front side of his head. And a lot of the shops around here, they just don't. And it's really scary. Like, it's really scary. Like, it scares the shit out of me. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen kids walk into shops and they're like, hey, you know, I want to get into vaping. And they're like, okay. And he's like, a friend of mine uses, like, one of those tube ones. Do you guys have those? And they're like, oh, yeah, here you go. Here, yeah, take this battery. Yeah, definitely do this build and then go for it. They don't try to sell them, like, an ohm meter or nothing. They just tell them, like, yeah, just build this. Go. It's like, dude, that's not right. Like, you guys shouldn't be selling mech mods to guys that are literally trying to get into it. Like, they've never vaped before, and you're just going to tell them to go slap some wire together and go for it. Like, that's horrible. Yeah, no, you just wrap it around a screwdriver. Yeah, just grab any old screwdriver and just go for it. And these people are like, you know, and it's like these are the kids that end up on the news. And it's like, yeah, you want to make a buck, but like, really though, like you could care less. That kid could go home and put something together and blow his teeth out, and are you not going to feel bad about it? Like, you know, if I sell something to somebody, like if I was to sell something to somebody, and they went home and they like, you know, blew their face off, I would feel terrible. I would feel responsible. And anybody that wouldn't, I think, really needs to, like, get their conscience settled.
Insta-kill.
I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I feel like that's got to be your responsibility, you know? And, like, you know, one of the guys that works at this shop, you know, I told him straight up, I was like, what's your, like, deal on safety? I was like, if some kid just walks in and he's like, yo, give me that tube, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to, like, ask him a million questions. And he's like, yeah. He's like, whatever. I was like, do you guys just, like, sell mechs and stuff to anybody? He's like, nah. I was like, you sold me a mech without asking me any questions. He's like, yeah, well. He's like, you've also been fucking talking coils to me for an hour. He's like, so I trust you. I was like, yeah, okay, true that. And I told him what the other shops do, and he was like, yeah, dude. He's like, they don't care. He's like, how many times I've heard stories about kids buying stuff from shops, and they fucking, you know. Like the kid I work with, for example, perfect example. Absolutely perfect example of what can go wrong when people don't care. When people don't have a conscience. But no, that would be dope, vapes. Like, if you could just, like, teach people about mods, because, like, you know way more about mods than I probably ever will. Like, you've owned and used way more mods than I could dream of. So, like, you are definitely, like, the tell people what's up when it comes to mods. Like, you know, people who are looking to upgrade or buy their first mod, like, you're definitely the guy to go to for that stuff. Which is why I think your channel is awesome. Is sauce. And, like, I could just, like, sit there and, like, build coils all day. Like, you could handle, like, all the people that are upgrading mods. And, you know, I could just, like, build coils for people. And that's, like, dope. So, realistically, you just do all the work, and then I just build the coils that we sell.
Double points.
A mod is just a term for a device, for whatever vapor device you're using. Some people call them rigs, but I think that's like the most douchey thing to say. Like, I call a computer a rig because it is, but like, I don't know, I cannot call a vape mod, I can't call it a rig. It bugs me. I'm like, nah, dude, no way. Well, that's what I'm saying, Hands. Like, I like when I can walk it, like, if I can walk into a shop and pick out their shittiest mod, and they turn me off from it, then I will go to that shop. Like, if I walk in and I point at, like, the crappiest mod in the case, and I'm like, hey, what do you think of these? And they do nothing but upsell it, then I walk right the hell out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. If they're not at least gonna be like, well, listen, dude, you know, for the price, you could do this or do that. Like, if they're just gonna straight up just try to sell me something, then I'm good. Like, this shop, if I'm like, yeah, what do you think of this? They'll be like, the kid straight up told me they had, what the hell were they selling? They had a, oh man, what was he selling? He had, or what did they have for sale? I was looking at, what was I looking at? I was looking at, I was looking at something. There was something I was looking at in the case. And I was like, yeah, I was like, what do you think of these? And he's like, oh, they're dope. He's like, they're cool. He's like, but like, dude, he's like, look, man, between me and you, he's like, buying these things at shops is insane. He's like, just do it online. I was like, mad respect, yo. I was like, okay. Wait, didn't that just drop something? Or no? So, like, that's really cool. Well, yeah, I will be working. I'll be sitting there with a drill in one hand and a spool of wire in the other. That's work. You kidding me? I'll freaking build coils for 12 hours a day. You know I will, too. Someone, you know, we gotta stock the shelves with freaking, with cool-ass wraps. Oh, there's pack. Okay, so I'm just gonna pack both of these. Actually, no, I'll hit the box to get rid of this B23. Woo. But yeah, so yeah. Like it's just cool. I just when I go into a store, I appreciate honesty. And that's really what it boils down to. I just really appreciate honesty. You know what I mean? Like the dude, he was trying to sell me a Peerless, or I wanted to buy a Peerless a couple weekends ago. The weekend I bought that Twisted Messes RDA, I was looking at the Peerless, and he's like, and the dude's like, yeah, he's like, no, these things are awesome. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I do some pretty fucking chunky builds, dude. I was like, I don't know. He's like, bro, he's like, look at the size of that post. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, that's a pretty, I was like, I don't know, my builds are pretty big. And he's like, well, what are you building? And the kid Dylan that works there, I'm like, yo, show him that build I made you. And the guy's like, oh, wait, you made that? He's like, you're that Dom? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, holy shit. He's like, no. He's like, no, definitely don't get the Peerless. He's like, those will definitely not fit. He's like, oh my god, it's like, you should have told me that. I was like, why? He's like, dude, you're like a legend. I was like, well, what? I was like, how am I a legend? He's like, dude, he's like, nobody around here builds like that. Nobody. He's like, we have no builders, period. Never mind guys that build that shit. I was like, right on. And here, the biggest compliment that I've gotten as far as building goes is he goes, so how long you been building for? And I said, I don't know, about a month. And the guy was just like, he's like, you serious? I was like, yeah. He's like, nah. He's like, you've been building seriously for a month? I was like, no. I was like, I literally picked up my first RDA like a little bit over a month ago. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, what? He's like, dude, I've been building for like 2 years and I still don't do those things. Like, I don't know. I was like, I got really into it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. And I totally let it go to my head for a minute. I was like, wow. I was like, that's cool. But, like, it is just, like, a dope compliment. You know what I mean? Like, that is a dope compliment for somebody to give you. It definitely boosted up self-esteem a little bit. Yeah, he just wanted to feel included. That's all. He just wanted to be included, man. Ew. So we actually got a pretty good setup, except we don't have stamina, which kind of sucks, but like, that's okay too. I can live without stamina. But we did get all the good perks. Congrats for what? Oh, and J-Rock, by the way, homie, the Friday that I'm out there, is gonna be my 4 months of no cigarettes. And what day am I leaving, by the way? Did we talk about that? What day do you go back to work? Like, what day am I leaving? Because I still don't know that. Ooh, I kind of want you. I'm gonna take you. I want you more. Oh, for the compliment. Well, you know, I don't get a lot of compliments, so it feels nice, especially when I get a compliment on something that like I try really hard at and like I'm really into. It's nice to get compliments from people. Friday or Saturday? Okay. All right. I'll leave. Um. Um. I'll leave Saturday. I'll leave like Saturday, like evening or something. Like I'll leave like kind of early, because I mean coming home really doesn't matter. It's just, you know, getting out there. I got to burn through traffic. So really, yeah, I'll leave like early afternoon, early evening or something on Saturday. Okay, that's fine. Or whatever. If you got to go to work or something, I'll just leave Saturday morning. Doesn't matter. I think we've joked about it, and I think it's one of those things where like, haha, JK, but no, seriously, bro. Like he said something. He was like, oh, dude, he's like, he's like, you're bringing all your stuff anyway, dude. You should just move in. And I was like laughing, and we were both like laughing and joking around, but I think it was like one of those things where like, no, but like really though. Yo, look at that reticle, bro. That's fine, dude. Hey, you want me to go to work with you, bro? I'll work for free. Nothing in particular. If I get a DSR, that'd be cool. Ray gun would be cool too. Anything. Dude, vapes, I'm like really hoping to God that one of your stores out there is a Mason 40. Because I have a really, really good idea for that Mason 40. And I think that you would like cream your pants over it. Hey, what up, Parker? Nothing's new, dude. Same old shit. Why did those zombies just die? What the hell just happened?
Double points.
This game just like took a weird dump. That was bizarre as hell. It's a yes from Rhonda. Rhonda gave me the thumbs up to move in. Well, if I did, we would have to like make it our lives goal to open up a vape shop. Like that would need to be like our goal. I'd take a loan out from the bank. I don't give a fuck. I'll file for bankruptcy at the age of 26. I don't give a shit. Or you know, I can burn my mouth on some pizza at your restaurant and I could sue your boss. I'm assuming he's a pretty wealthy guy. Usually restaurant owners do pretty well. It sounds like you guys are pretty busy, so. That pizza was really hot. I burnt myself. Kind of like those people that sue McDonald's for burning themselves with coffee. Like, you dipshit. It's coffee. Of course it's hot as hell. However, dude, if we open up a shop, you have to let me name it. because I've got an awesome name for a shop. What do you mean? But why what? Okay. I want to call our shop the Cloud Dojo. Come on. That's pretty sweet. Don't tell me it's not. Hey, what up, Ch-Ch-Zazamp? Or the Vapor Dojo or something. Something with dojo in it. You have a place called the Vape Dojo? Are you serious? Fuck those guys. Fucking stole my idea. What a bunch of dicks. There's seriously a store out there called the Vape Dojo. Are you serious? I'm gonna burn that mother down. That's messed up. The water machine broke? What? Oh, like the faucet? Dude, what in the world? Okay, the people that own that shop better be the coolest people ever, or I'm gonna be so disappointed. It's a McDonald's joke? Oh. Huh. What about the... I don't know. That was my best idea. That's fucked up. Now I'm sad. Oh, a kid I work with bought a bottle of fake cutwood. I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't know that people like cloned juices. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was just like mods, but apparently people make clone juice, which is different. Yeah, I didn't know that, dude. That was new to me. He's like, he said something. He was like, "Have you ever heard of outlaw juice?" I was like, "Nope." He's like, "Oh, well, I bought some." I was like, "Where?" He's like, "From the gas station." I was like, "Don't ever buy gas station juice. Don't ever do that." He's like, "Well, no, not the gas station. I did tobacco shop in the gas station." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, let me get the bottle." And I saw it was cutwood, and I'm like, "Oh, my cutwood." I'm like, yeah, it was. I think it was like. I feel like the flavor was like outlaw orange or something. It was something weird. I think it said outlaw on the jug though, maybe not. And I was like, oh, I was like, cutwood. He's like, "Oh, is it good?" I don't really like it. I was like, but they've been around since like the beginning of vaping, so they are sold everywhere. So every shop carries them. I was like, they're really, really popular. I don't really like their juices. I don't like their flavors, but a lot of people do. And he's like, that's cool. And I was like, that label looks really weird though. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, that label is like really shoddy looking. He's like, how so? I was like, it just doesn't look right. I was like, there's no color in it. I was like, it looks like it was printed in black and white. And he's like, I don't know. And so I took the bottle and I called John at the vape shop. Not the really good one, but the other one. And I was like, yeah, I was like, yo, do you have this orange cutwood? And he's like, yes, I do. I was like, what do you think of this bottle? He's like, yeah, that ain't right. I was like, I didn't think so. He was like, yeah, that looks like one of them clone bottles. I was like, clone juice? What? Blown away. 1 hour, yeah, Vile, where the hell have you been, bro? Haven't seen you in here in like a month. Jeepers. Yeah, dude, unfortunately, I'm not playing Chronicles tonight, but we will be tomorrow night. We are totally playing Chronicles tomorrow night. 100%. I'm gonna have to download it when I get home from work, so it's gonna take me probably like an hour or two. Can anybody tell me how big the download file is for PC? Like, does anybody know? Yeah, but Xbox and PC are gonna be like completely different. On PC, it's probably closer to like 25. Well, yeah, so what? That doesn't mean you can't come in and say hi every once in a while. Jesus.
Fire sale.
If you spent half as much effort coming into this channel as you did on excuses for not coming into this channel, you would have like spent a lot of time in this channel. Oh, it's the Beretta. Damn, I was all excited too. Really? For rolls? You know what, CMC? You do realize it's embarrassing that she said that, right? Like, that's not something that you want her to say. Yo, okay, Vile. Okay. I believe that. You always chat, dude. You are always a chitty chatty Cathy. I think it was. I think she said that to you. I think some chick was like, oh, it ain't that big. And you were like, yeah, I know. I don't think you are. I don't think you care about me anymore, Vile. And I feel left out, and I feel depressed. What up, Optic? Well, that sucks. You don't have that problem on Steam. You can't like get banned for a picture on Steam, or else they'd ban like 90% of their community. Yeah, I had one feeler left and it's gone. Yeah, I had one feeler left and you went and killed it. Hurt my last goddamn feeler. I was down to my last feeler, and Vile had to go and step on and smash into the dirt. Unbelievable, dude. Unfreaking believable. Alright, we'll catch you later, Optic. It was good seeing you, man. Oh, God. These garbage weapons, dude. I know, right, Ninja? Like, aren't I just the most amazing at, like, everything? Uh-oh. That sounded dirty, J-Rock. That sounded so dirty. He's gonna give me his feeler. Hopefully his wife doesn't get jealous.
Double points.
Uh-oh.
Max ammo.
No, Rhonda is cool that if she can watch. Well, no, Rhonda cannot watch. Because every time she watches, she has to participate. Not happening, Rhonda. Freaking Rhonda. I'm getting tired, dude. My eyes are like getting heavy as hell. I have to cut out here at like 11:30, guys. Ooh. Alright, let's just kill off the rest of these points until we can pack. I don't really know what else I'd want except for a sledgehammer, but... Alright, Vile, I guess that's fine. I'm only giving you a hard time, Vile, dude. It's all good, man. We'll catch you when we catch you, dude. No worries, my dude. Oh shit, I gotta pack 2 guns now, don't I? Wait, is there a Mark II in that box? There is, huh? Shit. She will not participate. She says she will Ronda Rousey right in your fit. Oh, she is a dirty birdie. Man, Rhonda is a dirty birdie. Oh my god. Jeez. I would like to go on the record and say that I would love to have her kick my ass. That would just be the tops between you and me. Don't tell anybody else that I said that, but between you and me, J-Rock, I would love to have her kick my ass. Blowing clouds, bro. Was that the one I was just using? Was the peanut butter graham cracker? No, I don't think so. Maybe it was. I don't care. I'm putting honey mellow in there. Oh, and this is for you, J-Rock. This is for you to keeps right here. That's for you to keep, and then this one right here is for us to share. And I have not used like any of this. You can see I've used like none of it. So, and if you end up and you're like, yo, this is really good, then you, I mean, it's zero nicks, so you're gonna be like, I don't want that shit. But if you want it, you can have it, because I really don't like vaping anything zero, even if it's just like for flavor here and there. Bleh. I'm good. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Something I wanted to tell you. I said that's for you, blah blah blah. And it's something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, word? Okay, sweet, perfect. Oh, I was gonna tell you, so we figured out why crunch time has turned to shit. So apparently they switched labs. I guess they were making they were having some lab make their juice for like the whole time they've been in business. Like since the beginning of crunch time being around, they've been using the same lab. And then I guess like a month ago or so, some other lab was like, "Yo, we'll make your stuff for cheaper." And they switched labs, and that's why it tastes like shit. And I guess it's like a really big problem. Like they've had nothing but complaints. Dude, this thing chalks. Which, here's my take on that, is so what? You guys have some lab make your juice, and you don't taste test any of it, you just have them make it and that's it. Like, wouldn't you like test a couple bottles out of each batch? Seems kind of weird to me. But yeah, I guess that's why. I guess the same thing recently happened with that man from Nantucket juice, that vanilla custard. I guess the exact same thing happened to them, where they had some other lab making their juice and it started tasting like crap, which is like a major letdown. I guess they're supposedly going back to this other lab, but I guess you sign like a 6-month contract or something with these labs to get locked into whatever price you're locked in at. So they're going to taste like crap for a long time, or they're going to pay out the ass to have 2 labs making their juice, which sucks for them. But like, I'm so let down with how crunch time tastes recently. It's like my favorite juice ever, and now it tastes like balls.
Double points.
Alright, we need that Mark II. Like, we need that Mark II. Come on, dude, just give it to me. Just give me the gun that I want so we can, like, have it for at least a couple rounds. DH is my go-to streamer. Well, I appreciate that, Ninja. I've been trying, dude. I've been trying real hard lately. I've been exhausted. You guys got to understand, man. I'm working a lot. And then now gonna be having 2 jobs here. I'm very tired, and I'm not really an entertaining person to begin with. At least not while I'm gaming. Like, if I'm not gaming and I can concentrate on, like, storytelling or something, then I'll make you laugh. But I have a hard time, like, kind of doing both. Like, I'm not really much of a multitasker, but I do love streaming, dude. I love doing it. So, like, you know, my streams, I know they're not, like, the most entertaining. I know that, like, you know, I know that you don't get the best gameplay, but I don't know. I feel like we kind of have, like, a good little group going on here, man. I feel like we're, you know, it's more about the community than it is about, you know, the stream itself. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I would assume it looked good in 144p. I would think so. That's what I watch it in. Ugh. Where the hell is he? Oh. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that, guys. So yeah, we're gonna be getting off in about 15 minutes, guys. I'm just beefy, dude. Today was too much. I am so exhausted, it's ridiculous. Whoa. Let's not go doing that, though. I can't say I do, Vile. Nah, I'm assuming you mean on, like, the inside side of the bowl. And not just, like, on, like, the side of the tank. Because that's kind of rude. Although I do know a kid who upper decks his own toilet just to piss his mom off. And I'm like, wow, dude, that's, like, really fucked up. He's like, yeah, it's hilarious, though. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever you say. It's still a dick move, no matter how you look at it. Whoops, that didn't work. Swung a little early there, champ. Alright, let's see. This gun sounds so bad. It should sound way cooler than this. Alright, ready for this 180, guys? This 180 no scope. Oh, I hit him too. I'm gonna get it, I swear to God. See that? See that? That's what's up. No, I try really hard not to. Like, sometimes I'm just too tired. Like, I legit, dude, sometimes I'm just way too tired to like, carry on a conversation. And other times, people are saying stuff that I just simply don't want to respond to because it either annoys me or it's stupid, and I won't. But usually I try to. Oh, so J-Rock, guess what? Guess what? And this is something I'm very excited about, J Rizzle. Like, super duper excited about. No, not chicken butt. Guess what they're making for my roundhouse? Take a guess. And it's really funny that they're making it. I mean, there's really not much you can guess, so you're probably going to get it right off the bat. But guess what they're making? Yes, they're making a stack tube. Which is so freaking funny because I literally emailed Kennedy this morning. At like 8:30 this morning, I emailed them and I was like, hey man, I love my Roundhouse V2. And I do. But are you guys going to be making any stack extensions? Any stack tubes? And then at noon, Steve Kennedy posted up on Instagram extension tubes for the Roundhouse. And I was like, okay. Like, I guess they just made their first one today. So, what I think would be hilarious is if they have if they've been getting a few emails like that, and like, he read mine and he was like, let's just do it, let me make one today. And he slapped one together because of my email, which I know didn't happen, but that'd be hilarious. It's just super funny timing. Because to carve a tube like that probably takes about 4 or 5 hours. So, I don't know, that's awesome. I'm definitely buying one. Like 500% I'm buying one. I mean, shit, I might just buy 4 and have like a lightsaber. That would be ridiculous. I do though, I am considering, depending on how much they are, I am like legitimately considering doing like a 3-stack. DHU, no sleep is for the weak, right? I mean, I guess, but I mean, you know, it kind of sucks to go to work exhausted every day. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just one weak ass mofo. Mark 2, Mark 2. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Dude, some of the gun sounds in Black Ops 2 are just terrible. Alright guys, I think this is going to be our last round because I need to get some rest. But I still wanted to give you guys a stream. Hopefully, man, hopefully all goes to plan tomorrow and we're online on time so you can play some Ascension.
Fire sale.
Alright, but bam, let's pop that shit open. Guys, guess what floor? Oh. That's such a dumb thing, dude. Like, that's such a stupid fucking thing. Like, people are actually, like, ruining people's days because of that shit. It's so fucking dumb. Good, the floor is lava. Good, thank God. Like, what's the punishment for that? Like, I watched one where some dude said the floor is lava, and this bitch, like, straight up jumped up on some, like, display of groceries that somebody probably spent the majority of their morning putting together, and this chick just, like, dove into it. I was like, you serious? Like, what happens if you are just like, whatever, and you just stand there? Like, what happens? I guess, but, like, not if you're, like, ruining people's days. I think that's really selfish and rude. Oh, nice vial. I still have to do that. I still gotta play through that campaign. It's been a long while. Alright, well, I'm gonna die, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, wow, that's so weird. Alright, guys, so I hope that you all have yourselves an awesome evening and get prepped because we are playing some serious fucking Ascension tomorrow night, guys. Like, we are playing some serious Ascension. Well, I might actually try to just, like, play all the maps right quick. And just kind of, like, at least jump into all of them and just kind of see what they're all like. But I definitely need to play Ascension. Like, I 500% need to play Ascension. So I am going to go to bed, guys. I hope you all have an awesome night. Have an even better time tomorrow throughout your days. And I will see everybody at the normal time. Pray to God tomorrow night, guys. Sorry about the last couple, but we'll get back on schedule, I swear. So I'll catch you guys late.